What's going on, YouTubers? It's great to see you guys again. I really can't see you, but anyway, welcome to Chasing the Joneses. And today, something's been bothering me, and it's in my truck bed. And you know what it is? It's my toolbox. You know, I got a toolbox all the way up in the front of the bed of the truck, and it's hard for me to get up there and get into it. Made a ladder. I got a ladder on there so I can climb up, but getting through the fifth wheel hitch and all that stuff to get to those tools in there is troubling. I mean, it is difficult at times. Let me just show you what I mean. I got propane tank. I got a couple different things back there, but my toolbox is right there. In fact, what I did was I had a toolbox that went all the way across. I got rid of that and bought a garden box with a place to lock it at so I could put my tools in there so that my roll, when I'm not pulling my fifth wheel, can pull down and you won't be able to see anything inside this truck. You won't be seeing that junk and that junk and that junk and that junk and that junk. You won't be able to see all that stuff. So it's a tendency that you may not actually steal from inside the truck. So I roll that back and it's there and I can leave stuff in there, but it's so difficult. Like here, you'll see I added a ladder right there, and it works great getting up into it, but I can't really get my tools. So I've been looking for something that's going to go right here in the bed of my truck, and I can't find something because it has to be a certain height in order to get past, so it doesn't go over the fifth wheel hitch. And so all the boxes that I've seen, all the stuff that I've seen that's in box stores or online or whatever the case, are always too tall. Now, if you know of one, let us know. Put that in the comments below so that we'll know if there's an actual something that people have manufactured. So what I've done is I've decided I'm going to build the box on my own to the specifications that I personally need. So stay tuned, because here we go. Everybody, don't forget to hold tight to the very end, because you're going to see the finished product in.
You don't have to take a broken road. You can turn around and come back home. You don't have to take a broken road. You can turn around and come back home.
Hey, listen, you know, I've been wanting to do this project for a long time. I just haven't gotten down to it. Sorry for all the get up, but it's cold in San Antonio today, so it's about 50 something degrees, so I wanted to wear a jacket. So anyway, away from that, but getting back, I went to the big box stores, okay, and what I did was I found this OSB pre-cut to 2 by 4, 2 feet by 4 feet. And this is pretty much kind of what I wanted to do. And then for the sides, I found this fencing right here. This is cedar fencing. And so I'm going to use it for the sides and the backs and to just hold it all together. So as you can see, I've already placed one of them in the back of my truck. And let me just show you that real quick. And that's about the footprint that I want right there. I want a little bit left on each side. So that's the footprint that I have. And who knows, I may build a box here and a box there later on. But this is what I want to do. So I'm going to get to working on this. But first, I have to climb up there to get my saw. All right, so I got everything I need. I got a tape, I got my square, I got a pencil, I got my saw, and I got my drill, along with some screws and some clamps and other things over there. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to cut for the front of this And the front we're looking is exactly 4 feet, exactly 4 feet. So we're going to go ahead and come off this straight edge that's there. I'm going to come off from the square end, this square end, not the dog-eared end, but the square end, and I'm going to come out 4 feet. And then I'm going to mark this right here. I'm going to take my square, handy dandy square, draw a line all the way across, and then I'm going to also use my square as a guide to cut this with my saw. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my other piece and use this as a template. Now when you're using it as a template, you got to make sure that you're getting both ends just right. You got to make sure this back end is exactly flush, and then here we have it. So we're going to draw a line right there, because I want these two to be exactly the same. Okay, now what's left is, of course, we got these little dog ears. That's not going to matter too much. But what we have left is exactly, well, almost exactly 2 feet. So 2 feet. So we're going to cut this at 2 feet. We'll just trim this top up. And I'll do the same on this next board. There we go. Got everything cut. Got everything ready. You know, going to the big box store and getting these panels is these pieces of flooring has just made it so much easier for me. And I can't tell you how much easier. I mean, it's really has made a difference. So that's what I want you to do. Always go to the big box store and see if they have something that's going to fit your project, rather than getting a whole entire 4x8 sheet of board. I only need this much, so they had it, and that's worked for me. So with these cuts, I am going to go ahead. Now what I've done is I've made a mark where my board is going to end up. And by doing that, excuse me, I can then scribe a line just like that. Shows me where I can put my screws at. So what I'm going to do is draw some pilot holes right in the middle of where okay, got some pilot holes drilled. Now what I'm going to do, drop a couple screws in. Okay, what I've done is I put the board, my side piece on, and I clamped the side piece down so I could screw it in. So the trick here is to make sure you got it right where it needs to go. Okay, now why I put that line there was so I would be careful not to put a screw in where it should not be. And so I got a couple more places I want to put the screws in. All right, we got that side. Take these off, and then we're going to switch sides. So now what usually comes with this type of board is they got a little lip right on the side, right in here. And so I'm actually going to put the board, have that lip overhang just a little bit, because this is going to be my front. I'm going to pre-drill one hole. And I'm going to hit it. Right there with that screw. I'm going to come down here. Okay. There we have that. Looking good. All right. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, man, if he had a desk or something to be able to do this with, it'd be great. But I don't. You have to be very careful that you're not over tightening these screws. Because after all, it is just a small piece of board. I love using the speed square to cut because it gives me an accurate cut each and every single time. All right. All right. Now comes the top. I'm excited about this top because there's nothing to screw on. Here's my handle. I'm going to go ahead and throw on now. With these screws that they gave us. Right now, it's looking pretty good. All right, so other projects. I'm looking for hinges. Now I got 2 hinges. You could have got more. You could put 3 on here, but I put 2. I figured that's sufficient. And then the other thing is that you can get decorative ones, the black ones, whatever the case be, you can get those. But I just went with regular door socket, door hinges that are gonna fit just like that. That is nice. All right, folks, now's the time. Now's the time to set it in there. Come around, look at that. That's really cool. Look at this. There it is right there. Let me get my pencil off there and check this out. But not only that, look, I can pull it out with ease through this handle, and then because I got the hinges on there, it'll open up just like that. And I can start putting stuff in there. like it or not, there it is. And then boom, just like that, it closes, and it is perfect. It's absolutely perfect. Listen, this is an easy build, and I hope that I brought you enough information that you could do this yourself in your truck. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit that bell, and like this video. If you like this video, go ahead and go up to one of the corners down below, one of the two, wherever there's going to be another picture for a video on there. Go ahead and click that and watch that too. As a matter of fact, just go ahead and watch all of our stuff. It'll give you a great time, I promise you. Well, that's it for me. I'll see you down the road.